Ja, hier muss er. My nose is still stopped up. Hold on, I forgot something. All right. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Okay. Oh, I gotta fix that. Take my medicine now. Listen, you're well versed in the afterlife. You might be the one to take away my pain and let my mind go quiet. The same way feel when I'm by your side. Come on, come on now. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, to know the rabbi as escort.
God bless. Jesus Christ be praised. Such rare guests.
All right, I'm Godwin.
One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet,
How do you know I'm a priest?
it's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the
Yehuda.
rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is
Gutenberg.
Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all? Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He...
Henry, that messenger of Radzik Copula.
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. He's reliable and has his heart in the right place. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most. And that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Sir
Henry's
Radzig Kobyla.
real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
From what I heard, he's well capable of raising hell.
I'm glad to finally accept. Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo.
Baron
The
Vauclin
last of my
Brabant.
line. I am a warrior,
Chevalier.
a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, hein, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Anybody else's nipples get hard when they
Je suis
sneeze?
désolé. This Bohemia is
just
a
me,
strange
or-
land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Uzhitz.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
The Lord,
The Lord moves in
mysterious
mysterious ways.
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A
Sojourning.
pleasant fellow.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My
Incognito.
great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly but surely.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
I mean, they all make fair points.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
I'm sorry if I'm
went
breathing
just
and
as
my nose is all
expected.
stopped up.
Good health. And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Was that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Wenceslas.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunstadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Nope.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young... But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us?
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her, and that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
Hope I don't get too drunk. Okay. So now I'm over full. That's great. I can't change his clothes. So he's stuck with whatever he's got. Anna of Waldstein. All right. Anna. Oh, shit.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, It isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
Have you fallen out with the Time Chancellor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all.
Oh, okay.
They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
Gotcha.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
Alright.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorin's groom has eyes everywhere.
Alrighty.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No one...
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little. In conspectu Dei.
Who in God's name are you?
In God's name indeed. I'm a priest.
Is it that obvious? Christ above.
Don't blaspheme. It'll...
And in the morning, when I met him, I swore I never laid eyes on his daughter. Even though my back was scratched raw from our roll in the hay.
That's a mortal sin. Lying with a woman, and then lying about it too. That's...
I'll go to hell for that, won't I?
You won't. As long as you repent. Be contrite, fast and pray. 10 Our Fathers. Ego te absolvo.
I'll start right away. Thank you, Father.
Easy peasy.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady?
And to the success of our efforts.
I'm gonna get fucking wasted. That's not good. I hope I have a potion to get rid of it.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Bocek?
Not even Bocek. And he's a great lord.
That's hard to... I'd like to check your horses out. And see if there's...
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well. We have a new... I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to harass my guests some more?
Hi, T. How you doing?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well,
How you doing?
I'm having a word with you.
Sorry, these allergies got me all sorts of fucked up.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Hunter. No, I haven't watched it
Speak
yet.
up then.
I need to.
What are you doing here?
I'm still working on Black Clover right now.
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
What's wrong with your legs?
That will do.
That's it? That's all you had?
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that?
I hit him
Father always
once.
said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the Archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Right. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied, only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
And no luck again, eh? When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important.
Oh.
Considering you and Alder are both pretty small players. After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
I don't trust him, but...
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pardon?
I hope he doesn't let me down. Alright, well... I had no choice.
Look out!
Move, you twat. What's the insult from Mouth? Was something Ninny Muggins, or I forgot how it was.
Christ. So
Burghers, patricians, and usurers.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips, and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money.
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to draw on. Believe it or not, we've gained other patrons for our cause too.
Really? Name at least one of those lunatics, then.
Anna of Volstein, for instance.
Truly? Well, let's see about it, then.
I wouldn't mention the word lunatic.
All right, let's discuss it, candidly. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
True.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capel. If he agrees, we can celebrate our lives.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Alright.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop.
I'll go tell Hanush. Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the Elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? My Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Well, I explained to him how such an alliance could be mutually beneficial.
Mutually? What do you mean?
He's got a pretty serious personal interest in this... bond.
Stop beating around the bush and spit out what you promised him.
Lord Kunstad has a niece, so I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself.
Cheers!
Cheers to you, and to your parlaying skills.
I'm gonna get wasted. Or knackered, sorry. Bocek of Kunstadt.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yitka.
So Hanush agreed.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end.
Thank you, Lord of Kut.
Enough formality. We'll.
Oh.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka.
Here's to a good bargain.
Oh no. I have to go do the rest of my stuff before I get fucking wasted. Where is he?
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
I don't think Hans is going to be very happy. Yeah, he looks upset back there. He's gonna fuck everything out. Meanwhile, at Kuttenberg City Hall. That's where Henry was.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the City Council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect.
Oh, shit.
He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend.
Shit.
The Hungarians...
Shit. I got the wrong one. I can.
They cannot be relied upon.
I fucked up. Can I reload? When was the last time I saved? 21:56. 2 minutes ago. How you doing, Kim?
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too
Had a
harsh
terrible
on
weekend. The weekend just started. How's it terrible already?
We have had enough of false flattery.
I'm doing okay. Allergies are kicking my ass.
Rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long.
No, it's just allergies. I feel fine other than just stuffy
We know.
and sneezy.
Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Oh, that sucks.
Can't you see the King's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks will be. We have concerns. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides.
Oh,
Would we had a
no.
proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas reign brought. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place.
I had to call tow truck. I only want to take one person. So.
God grant him eternal glory.
I mean,
Won't need much more time. We'll arrest the
did they only have space for one person? I don't think they. I don't know.
You say the others will be brought into
Car started. Got home. Grabbed another car.
We know only
Oh damn.
But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you
Oh,
restore
shit.
order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to save
Yeah.
chaos.
I haven't taken meds. I should.
Glorious in the end.
We have some. I just don't take them.
Pull me some of that rat, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret.
Mark Van Aulitz. 2 years.
And
That's
to
nice.
your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
Aren't you
Your
getting
health,
therapy for
Your
that?
Majesty.
Yeah. Okay.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Alderaan won't give you any more trouble.
Oh, shit.
Me and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderlin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly. If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Uh-oh. Some shit's about to go down at Raborsh. Oh, man.
Surely you don't...
Oh, shit, I'm drunk. Oh, I'm drunk. Oh, Kim, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. You didn't have to do that.
Mind the young Lord of Kirkstein. I sure did.
Thank you.
Wojciech made sure everyone heard.
And who is this young puppy? I've never heard of him. Yet another about to go.
Celebrate the guests option.
Fuckings for beggars. I'd rather eat well.
I'm filled with grief. The roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
It's okay.
I couldn't
We can do
resist
something.
either.
I know he would still be served if he was here.
Well now, entertainment too.
About the girls or the piglet?
Fuckings for beggars. I'd rather eat
How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long... Recipes are passed on from father. I myself was practically... Even the French royal court took note of my refinement. The king himself had wine
That's very
delivered
sweet of
for
you,
his
Kim.
table according to my advice.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out.
Best barrel! This wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary. Where...
Lusty maiden in her pew, parish priest has quite a view, sweating at the altar, nearly drops his psalter. Alleluia, Domine.
Thank you, Kim.
Alleluia.
That means a lot.
Domine.
That means a lot.
About the girls or the piglet?
Some easily spooked pony is the last thing.
Good day. Lusty maiden in her pew, parish priest has quite a view, sweating at the altar, nearly drops his psalter. Alleluia, Domine. Alleluia, Domine.
Stop shouting, you fool!
Having a good time? He's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea. Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food.
Even a few females worth the silly.
I'd rather have a game of dice. Well, let's have a game then. For coin. Since it's yourself. Now that's a pile of coin.
I can barely see. I don't know how to play this game. No, it's because my character's... He went out of the positive state of drunkenness and into the negative one.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
How does that help me? Now I'm double blind. Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't see anything there. I need to turn the timer on. Hold on. Play without glasses. There we go. One, two. Well, I have 1, 2. 1, 2, 4, 5. Shut up! I gotta get real close. I can't see. Oh, character farted. My character farted. You'd know my farts. You've heard my farts. Oh my god, he won. He won in one. Oh. Little two.
May her marriage to Lord Caithan bring her happiness.
They're young. They'll have plenty of time to cultivate.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Yobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how
Heard,
it goes.
but thank God not.
Give them a
It didn't
finger.
smell. That one didn't smell.
I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride
Littitz.
of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though.
Yeah, that was a good
I won't
fart.
be your text messenger anymore.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Married again. It would make a lot of things easier for you.
Alright. Going upstairs and talking to somebody. I can't see dog dick in front of me.
Are you in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with
Oh,
you
no.
to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the cake.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friend.
He's gotten
and left
big.
the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Yep, it just ended. I love my sweet boy. You're gonna get to go to the park tomorrow, aren't you? Hey, buddy. Oh, what a burp. You scratched my chin. He only gives smooches when he's not being carried. Oh, excuse me. What am I looking for now? And a jug of wine.
I remember someone saying something about it.
Whatever. They got by without us so far. Like I said, they'll be fine.
Was that your... That was just my character. My character is either farting or burping.
Bet you made it all up anyway. I will just call you.
The sooner he's gone,
You got some wine in here? I need some wine.
I won't. Who come here?
There's someone back there. Who's back there? How are they back there?
Oh, like a queen.
If the Queen did this,
Oh. Hey, yo.
Keep going.
so you keep saying.
What? I'm talking about fucking Sigismund, you twat. I love my Alishka. All right. Sorry, mate. But you're right about Sigismund. Oh, you do it. Like a queen.
If the Queen did this, Holy God, Holy Mighty One, Holy Immortal One, have mercy on me.
Oh.
O Angel of Christ, Holy Guardian and Protector of my soul and body, forgive me every transgression which I have committed this day, and deliver me from every argument.
I need more wine. I can't find any because I'm falling over. Look at me, I'm all sideways and shit.
What? Drink and be merry. What do you say? Good health.
Yeah, my character's all fucked up. Can't walk straight.
But when it comes to
I come on your screen, I see the pink badge and the yellow one.
I thought your Alishka was brown-haired, though.
Pink badge and the yellow one.
fucking Sigismund, you twat. I love my Alishka.
But on the machine, pink and
Sorry,
black.
mate. But you're right about Sigismund.
Hmm? Oh, you're talking about in chat? Yeah, I don't know why that is. But you can see it on my screen? How the hell do you see it on my... Oh. Oh, when it pops up in chat. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why that is. One's for gifter leader. So you're the gift leader, you're giving the most gifts. And you're a 20-month subscriber. I think you can change the badges that it shows next to you. I'm not 100% sure. That's some wine over here.
Be quiet. You are as drunk as a fiddler.
Oh, farted.
God be with you, my friend. Greetings to you, friend.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them...
Where might I find a really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk plenty.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this...
Wait! You're Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
And how have you been all this time? Did my father give you a hard time?
Not really. When he remarried and had another, I also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka running around under my feet in the kitchen. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometimes. He was always a very nice lad.
Tell me more about Elishka.
She's a big girl now. She's a maid here for now, but I'm sure they'll find her a better job soon.
Well, aren't you worried about her?
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village. I put up with all sorts of things without a peep, but not her.
And your husband?
Kuba? He died when Elishka was just a baby. He got bitten by a dog.
God grant him eternal...
That's rough.
Why don't we go somewhere together? And...
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls. I mean...
You old ugly bitch. She said pictures would be on the table. Oh. No, not these. Then maybe these. No. Bacon. Where the hell are the pictures she was talking about? Here?
We won't get rid of him that easily.
It's downstairs. Maybe I'm in the wrong cellar. Maybe there's another one. Well, I guess technically it's not a cellar. Character just walking around shitting his fucking pants.
It's pronounced
Wine. Ornate tin pitcher. Oh, excuse me. Keeps bringing me here. No, this is downstairs. But then I go downstairs, and it's not here. Unless I'm just not looking in the right place. Oh, I see. Let's get back.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Ruthard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the
That is
hell
a
do you
very
feed
beautiful
it with?
horse.
It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
This is your downfall.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
He's gonna get shot. Yep.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Nothing ever goes right. Oh, Lord. I'm drunk. What usefulness am I gonna be?
Jesus! The surrounding
Turn that
crystal! He can't make it on his own.
He'll kick your ass!
You won't get me! You let him on nicely!
Oh shit, I fucked up. I'm playing with my nipple. What?
Jesus.
Won't be the last.
The surrounding crystal! He can't make it on his own.
Come on! Aye! Done for! Slice him off! Get him! You're mine! Too slow!
One step back! Stand your ground! This for your effort!
Yeah! Don't spare it!
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can I move, please?
That won't work on me! You right! You got it! Next!
Where's my brother? I want to find my brother. God fucking damn it. Sometimes I hate the targeting in this game. I just want to plug my nipple again. Okay. Mark is taken. Okay, cool.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
I got you, Christopher. I got you, homie.
Done for! I'll be done with you in a flash. He's done for!
Excellent. Christopher.
Don't spare him!
Stand your ground!
Nice strike!
Fancy moves.
Slice him up!
Do it. Too slow. Put yourself.
Oh, I'm dead. Woo! I'm still alive.
Nice strike!
Woo! Is that Henry? What is Henry? Shit, let me change my armor. Oh, went the wrong way. Shit.
Come here. You're
Fucking
dead.
all sons!
Oh, you led him on nicely.
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Got him. Now you're going to get it.
Yeah, don't spare him. We'll kick your ass in. You got him.
Fight!
You're
done here, Orsons.
Woo! This God only saved your brother. Hell yeah.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein.
Oh no.
She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother. But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. For nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Bocek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Bocek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I wouldn't give up on the fucker either.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghout took them.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
I was standing a few steps from von Aulitz when he told Sigismund I was pouring them wine, and had to listen to how Sigismund was going to give him Raborsch. It was a horrible feeling. Not being able to do anything about it.
And what could you possibly do?
Kill them. Both of them.
My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife lying around? Or at least a fork?
Do you know what that would cause?
The war would end.
But at what cost? After Sigismund's death, his army would be cut loose. They'd ransack the city and kill anyone in their way.
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan.
I need to make some
I'd
new ones
trade
of
places
those.
with you in a heartbeat.
You read my mind, Kim.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
You know what? I
you
gotta get a
surprised?
picture of him.
Look
Put him in like a
around.
tortilla.
Sigismund
He's
showed
a
everyone what's
chorizo
coming for
taco.
all who resist him.
It'd be cute. And there's also a dog bed shaped like a hot dog bun. And I think I might get it.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey. Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Damn. That's
Guard the walls until morning. If anyone...
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, I'll keep that in mind, Kim. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that's the bed I saw. That's the one I want for him. It's so cute.
Shows up. I want to know about it. I'll be with Kristen.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
What happened, T? She make you cry too? Yeah, I know that shit. It hit me hard, but it was very sweet. I appreciate it, and I'm sure he would too. He will be admin for life.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join. Jobst finds out about
Jobst.
We can only hope.
Good, Dougie. Good boy.
Well, you know. Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
Oh, good. I needed a dueling longsword because I got rid of mine somehow.
Well, at least it was over.
If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One punch around the capsule, another on the crush.
Gosh. Raven speak.
Whether almost crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this? God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves. Watch.
Shoot, no.
Greedy as a pig. Wineg is... well, no.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with him anyway.
Didn't even spare the animals.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him.
What about your horse?
I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already.
Didn't even spare the animals.
My Tempest lost his life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like
Gosh.
him.
What about your horse?
Legs.
I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire.
He survived. Maybe he'll come back.
Torch. Goshen. Ornate mace. Goshen. Goshen. Military sword. Goshen. Knight's longsword. Goshen.
Now we're in it with him anyway.
Handsome, young, sturdy.
Well, maybe it will go. No, he almost took Wineg of Kunstad.
Damn. That
Kunstad.
dry devil is as tough as old boots. If the horse fell on me, I couldn't get up to him.
Goshen. Knight's longsword. Broad longsword. Legs. Bunch of stuff to sell. Damn, that guy died in a vulnerable way. Military longsword. Alright. Enough looting. Let's go talk to the guy.
Thank God for small mercies. What have we gained? We could easily have ended up lying.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes 2 of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well.
Let's not waste time.
Exodus.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean. But,
Could you stop blabbering already?
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you...
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
But do you think that's a good idea?
I'm not. But I'm not...
All right then. Let's go.
Peresh, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on?
With my bowels.
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Here we go. Damn, let me go. Pshitoki. Pshitoki.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
That guy's still drunk. We've been riding for Lord knows how long. He's still drunk. Kubienka. Excuse me. Such a good-looking game. It's crazy.
You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up a little, Kurva. My arse is getting numb.
Kurva. Oh, why'd I stop following? Why'd I stop following? Hold on. Give me inventory. Why do we stop?
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to explore and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Thank
Shouldn't
you.
someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there. Follow me. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
Bet.
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
Oh.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Alright, so he's dead. That's not good.
said.
Show what you're made of!
Easy enough. Shit. Oh shit. Gosh, I'll take all their monies. Nothing. Okay. Horseman's pick. Cockslicker. Bugs! It's go time. Bugs!
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right. Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside? A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate. 4 of them were here in the tavern, too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation...
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready.
I'm really sorry about your friends.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off.
She's been messing up my desk. I had to open the window for her. That's what she wanted. Oh, you're so cute. I too. Kim said hi, Faith.
Hi.
She said, what the fuck? That's my wife for you guys. Your little baby teeth.
Don't do that. I will punch you.
You would not.
I wouldn't really. Don't do it. I was gonna say how cute, but then not.
Yeah, until you shoved your finger in my mouth.
Yeah.
We do that to each other when we yawn sometimes. They're like, and then pop.
You mostly. Couldn't do that.
His baby comes over right after. She said to save that for the bed. She said night night.
I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mum is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of... God be with you.
I don't want to leave him alone. He's gonna end up dead.
Say, Kuman!
Climbed over the
No
wall.
mehr schnell zur Schule!
One of them must have hit me.
Get up! We have to get to the shul fast. I can walk.
I can't.
Don't worry.
Carry him.
I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
Oh, Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, Ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait! Who are...
My name is Henry. I'm, Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards. Follow me. Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
How do I get up there? Oh. Right here.
I'm not getting killed here.
That's right. Run, motherfucker. Man, that lady's quick. Hold up. Wait for me, you little crackhead. How'd I... Oh, she went up here. Ah!
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way.
Coming in.
Through the house.
Say those cries!
No hands alone!
Fucking coward!
Rasha Fosecha! Mummy, are you all right?
She's fine.
But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk. Now we have to go.
Get them all down! Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Fucking loser falling down again. I have to help. Oh, never mind, they're good. Kubienka did it. Hell yeah.
Go inside. Quick. fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
This gonna be rough. Oh my god, there's a lot of them.
Take that,
Hell is waiting, you bastard! Send my greetings to the devil! Yeah, don't spare
What are you looking at?
Don't spare him!
Ouch.
What you made of. Come on, my head. This one's mine. Too far. You can't stand up to this. I hate that.
No, you don't. Die,
Crucify you.
Bash him on the head.
Jesus Christ.
You ain't gonna show us. Bash him on the head. Bleeding like a soft pig. Send more grease.
I'll throw your body.
Show what you're made of.
Bleeding like a soft pig.
My head.
Fuck that.
Come in here. Come to me.
Don't be in your face. Light them up.
You won't get me.
I'll hey, fuck that.
Hey, I need a hand here.
Holy shit. Good night, Kim.
Henry, come on.
Let's go.
Burn it down.
Let's go. It's this way. Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mom.
I need to heal.
Mother,
and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
You're not going to.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad.
Is there anything else I...
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but... Do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well... All right then. How is Martin actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh... Tehena Shutsura Bitsroir Hahayim.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... Oh. They both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he...
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town. But there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoraisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Kolin, but he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. So I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I'll keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Sei gesund. Sei gesund. Alright. So what's she got next steps? Horse. 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 I didn't mean that. Alright, let's go to the Diablo's Den. Shishka. Much better. He is trying to ambush me. And now he can ambush these nuts. Cause he dead. Punk motherfucker. Wouldn't be surprised if he had some more friends hidden around here. I don't like them to come out. I would like for them to come out so I can kill them. I guess no more. Alright. No more friends. Grund. I can stop here. Good old Grund. What do you mean I'm too over and compete? High armor. Carrying too much armor. Thief's coat. Oh shit. Good now. I know there's a blacksmith here. So, let me buy some potions and stuff.
Hey,
Bargain.
it's me. Come over here.
No longer calling me Hans, then?
Well, see,
I discovered the truth of the matter. Hans double-crossed me.
How do you know?
I found out by chance. It wasn't just me that fell for that tale of selling wares for a tidy profit in Germany. He'd take people to taverns, get all friendly with them, then take all their goods and vanish.
How many people are we talking about?
I know of at least 3. But it wouldn't
It happens all the time. Well, you should report him.
It's already been done. He got caught with stolen goods somewhere. Then one thing led to another, and they found out.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
I suppose so. But it made me realize...
Not everybody's out to get...
I hope you're not. Sorry I mistook you for him. But you do look a...
So, chances are you won't be seeing your money from Hans.
Oh, see. That reminds me. I need to pay you back for what... Hans may have been a crook, but I pay my debts.
Nah, you keep it.
Seems that not all people are bad after all.
I'd like to purchase something.
Take your pick.
Does he have anything good now? I know last time I saw him, he had just bullshit. I'll take
I'm sorry.
those.
Good day.
What would you like? What do you have for sale?
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Good boy.
Here you go. Take it.
Here, eat the salami, homo. I didn't need that. Kinda meant it. But I meant it in a good way.
Here you go.
I love salami. I haven't had salami in a long time now that I think about it. Where's James?
I'll be right with you.
This is a pretty horse. Not as pretty as mine, though. Look at mine. Gorgeous, beautiful, sexy. Okay, maybe sexy wasn't the word. Too late now. Let's go. Gotta go to the blacksmith.
Quick!
I went the wrong way. The blacksmith is on the other side. Oops. Right here.
Whoa, whoa.
It's right here somewhere. There he is. Okay, that's not him. This is Smelt. Oh, here they are.
Folk are pissed off.
Aye.
Greetings. What brings you here?
So,
Fine. There's still... Actually, I wanted to tell you...
that's all water under the bridge, isn't it?
Take care, sir.
I don't mean to be rude, but I heard from Grosh the innkeeper.
Look, stay out of my shit.
I was just wondering what it was all...
I don't give a fuck. Mona will tell you if she has a mind to. But if you're here to spread...
Would you repair...
I didn't mean to piss him off.
Excellent. It was a pleasure.
Show me your wares.
Shit. Okay, so
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
but I need to get something off my horse so I can sell it to him.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Nothing
Motherfucker.
to your liking, sir.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Still has a little more money. I can sell him something for my horse. Let's see. Sell those.
Show me your wares.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
And now we go on to the next area.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ. The faith center. She sent me a video.
Oh well. Now just this.
She's a mess. Fucking bubble.
God be with you, sir.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Let's see what she's got. Take that. And
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
When his shoulder started acting up in the summer, it meant 5 He went out for a piss one night, fell into a mill run, and drowned.
now, T, if there was ever a time we were together and you were choking, you know what I'd do? I'd back off an inch or two.
Been here a bit too long for my liking.
The lads say they
Good night, T. had a bed here, didn't I? Somewhere around here. Is it here?
Excuse me.
I thought I had a bed here.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Back on in, Bebo. Oh, wait, I think it's this way. Is my bed? No. Not around here. Is my bed? No. Is my bed? No. I could have swore I had a bed here. Sit, sleep. Sit, sleep. This is my bed. It's just not showing for whatever reason. Whatever. I just need to read some books. Oh, this is too high level for me. That one. Three hours reading a book? Yeah, that's a long time. Oh, I can't read this one yet. Okay.
I'll be right there.
There's Godwin.
Oh, excuse me. But wait, there's more.
Oh,
When he started
the
to
guy who
snore
walks
in the
onto
fall,
the
Sorry.
stairs.
I wasn't paying attention.
Shishka.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the Jewish quarter. Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well, at least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
Alright, let's accept this colleague. Slav, Bibiana, Henry, Kabalis, Skurkl.
Greetings.
Captain.
Captain.
Again. Damn it.
Shishka, let's talk.
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting for you. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubyenka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Well, to tell the truth, we were lucky as hell. We got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get those people out.
Lucky my eyes. We gave those bastards a thrashing. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Bergov will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Bergov. It's because of him that we're in this situation.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans?
So I'll get rid of Eric.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way Von Bergov's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard. Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger is holed up in Malashov, so unless...
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and...
There's no maybe about it. We'd set... So we steal the one... So why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy it? Use your head before you open...
Hang on. Maybe...
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, what then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a...
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool.
There's always a few mercenaries around.
And how are you going to...
That's enough! Von Berko has to die. Painfully. And above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier?
Where did you get such a fortune? After what happened?
They've been
People
stashing it.
in Kolin decided to help. They are looking after our refugees and want to send everyone as...
So that...
We really appreciate...
And we won't mind if you got a couple of more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. They may not be the La Cavalerie Royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malishov down.
Ah, company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve?
Not so fast. We don't...
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Me again? Well, at least I'll see Catherine.
Well, now, has the youngster here fallen in love?
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Berkov and his people are stationed there.
But look.
Don't touch. A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. You'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a...
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for...
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun...
Go ahead, Rice. How is it going?
I'm sorry. I will...
Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back after I need to go shower. I haven't showered today, and I need to. But I'll be back after that. I'm just gonna end stream. But I'll see whoever's around after that. Thank you guys for joining me. Love you all. Bye.